Side. Ron Esau, the 1980 winner of this race, is at the wheel today. And Ron, you've followed this car many times. Now you get a chance to steer it.
Oh yeah, I've been behind this car with Herschel McGriff driving it several times, and they asked me to drive it, and I figured it'd be a good chance to do it.
Your crew tells me you may have qualified with a faulty fuel pump, that maybe this car is going to be a rocket.
Yeah, we had a little problem. Motor didn't feel like it was running that good, and I was running a Grand National, and it felt like the Grand National carburetor was probably the difference, but it ended up being we had a fuel pressure problem.
First lap strategy.
Well, we have to try to lead the whole race, don't we?
Now, that's the attitude any race driver should have. Brock?
Hard and day and night, and to come out here and qualify in the second row, I'm just really feel good, real good about it.
Okay, now you got a tough guy in front of you, Ron Esau.
I've known Ronnie for a lot of years, and we've raced Grand National together and stuff, and Ronnie's going to set a good pace. I think he has a lot of experience, so I'm going to be content to settle down, run with him a while, keep him in sight, and we'll see what happens at the end.
Well, at this distance, there has to be at least one pit stop. When would you like for that to come?
Oh, around 30 laps would be ideal.
On a yellow flag.
You betcha.
To the stock car ranks as the field gets underway. And have we got a treat for you today? Our in-car camera is being carried by Ron Esau, and he'll start on the outside of the front row. Boy, are we going to get a good view of Riverside today.
Braking to try to make up for some of that distance.
Yeah, the handling, definitely the handling.
Duke Hoenshell's dad, Whitey, and Whitey's boss right here in the pits. You know he's closing on Esau right now. Can he make it 3 in a row?
He's going to do it.
Really? Now, Esau took on 4 tires. Is that going to be an advantage for him?
Our car handles so much lighter. It's easy on tires. And we took on 2. We'll do the job.
So you're okay on tires? You're okay on fuel? Is he talking at all on the radio?
No, our radio's dead.
The radio is dead.
Radio is dead.
Okay, hope to see you in the winner's circle, Whitey.
So do I. Looking good, though.
I'll tell you what, the radio is the only thing that doesn't work on that car, Steve. That thing is so hooked up, it's unbelievable. downshift and head into turn 9 and ride right up on the rear bumper of Duke.
And here is the crew of Duke Hoenshell. They will not be quite so happy if they see the smoke coming out of that car, but they probably will not in this area of the course. Again, it's only when he gets off the pedal. There it is.
White flag lap, last lap. Heading down toward turn number 2. Final lap, the leader, Duke Hoenshell. Second spot, Ron Esau. Challenging now, trying to move in on him as they head through the S's.
He may have a shot at passing somewhere between turn 6 and turn number 8. Up to the S's, that's turn 6 where the mammoth grandstands are located right on his bumpers. Esau, let's see if he moves to the outside to try to get around Hoenshell.
Spectacular, more smoke from Duke's car. He's bobbling a little bit. The car's faltering. Esau's moving down to challenge as they head into turn number 8. This is where they banged fenders before, where Esau lost the lead. Can he get it back in the same maneuver? No.
And you know that Duke Hoenshell is aware that that engine is ailing. He's got to be saying to himself, come on, old girl, just another mile and a half and we'll make it 3 in a row.
But it's not going to be for the moment. Esau blasts by Duke down the straightaway, and Duke is falling back. The engine is obviously hurt, Steve Evans, because Esau is pulled out to a big advantage and up ahead the last corner of the race.
This is turn number 9. Coming out of 9 will be displayed for Ron Esau, the checkered flag for his victory in the NASCAR 200, taking it easy as he exits 9, and there it is. Ron Esau and this happy crew have finally defeated Duke Hoenshell at this racetrack.
Beautiful work by both these drivers. Here comes Duke, staggering across the line in second spot. Obviously a hurt motor inside that number 38. A cool-off lap for the winner. Well-deserved victory for Ron Esau, but terrific competition between these two men, and as a matter of fact, for all the drivers here today. But in particular, the contest between Esau and Hoenshell was one of the most memorable we've seen in a long time, Steve.
And let's not forget Doug Taylor. There you see that older Camaro just behind the winner on Esau. He really performed flawlessly here today. Just got out-muscled, out-handled a little bit, but he certainly was not out-driven.
He sure did. He did an excellent job. As these two guys, there's Esau waving at the crowd as they head up toward turn number 6. Had a super afternoon, but one moment stands out in particular.
That's right, and that was in turn number 8. Here we see him, Hoenshell and Ron Esau. Neither man asking nor giving any quarter whatsoever.
Right. Up turn 6. This is a little straightaway, downhill somewhat, toward that big sweeper, turn number 8. Esau on the inside. There is Hoenshell on the outside. Now, theoretically, Esau's got the line. He's on the inside, and it's a big sweeping right-hand corner. But Duke, he isn't giving an inch.
No, he's not, and that is going to force Ron to drop that right front tire off into the dirt. They both waited as long as possible to brake. Finally, you see the smoke off the tires when they spike the pedal. They come together here, and it's just a fist fight in automobiles.
Well, they're way offline, both of them kind of just beating on each other. Duke won that particular match, but in the end gave up with a sick engine, and it was this man, Ron Esau, who won it here at Riverside. We'll be back with Victory Lane after this.
Congratulations, Ronnie. I knew you could do it.
Yeah, Ronnie! Hey, stay out of here, Ronnie. Stay right here.
Let's go.
Hey, buddy. That's it.
That's a Duke and tough, boy.
Pretty hard racing, huh? You're looking good out there. This is just a good old chassis, 10 years old.
Don't forget, there's still good tickets available for tomorrow's Riverside programs are available. We're going to have some more practice.
Again! Oh, boy, Ron.
This is Victory Lane at Riverside, California, and in comes the battered car of Ron Esau, bearing the scars of a fantastic duel with Duke Hoenshell. Steve is down there.
Well, coming into the winner's circle, now two-time champion of this race, Ron Esau. What a battle that was. Just an incredible last few laps.
Thank you. Oh, Duke was doing one heck of a job. I thought he had me beat there, and we come out of turn 8. I was on the outside of him. He just kind of waved me by, so he knew something was wrong, and we just motored on in to win. I want to thank McDonald's and Lee's Iron and Suncrest Motorhomes, everybody with the opportunity to get me here.
It started to look more like a war than a car race. I mean, it got physical.
Yeah, well, we got onto the slow turns, and Duke was going to kind of run me down. I was going to try to run him up, and I think we forgot which direction the racetrack was, and we were pushing and shoving, but it ended up okay. I don't think he's mad. He was waving and happy, and I'm happy.
Again, congratulations. Just a thrilling show.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Brock with the second place finisher.
Oh, Duke Hoenshell, fantastic show. What happened? It blew up just coming down the back straight?
Coming down the back straight, going for the checkered, the things just let loose.
Did you have any forewarning, oil pressure, temperature, anything?
The water temp has been pegged for the last 15 laps, so I knew something was coming.
You got by him pretty easy. You reeled him in pretty quick, and then he just got right in behind you. You couldn't seem to shake him. Did you back off a little bit, worried about temperature?
I was thinking about the temperature, and I wasn't going to take any undue chances so I could bring home the checkered, but I tell you what, with a good race like that, second place is just as good as first place. It's great.
It was a great show, fantastic. We're awful sorry that it needed about another quarter of a mile and you'd have had it.
Needed a back straightaway. It was great. I really enjoyed it, and I just got to say thanks to everybody for the help. The pit crew just did a hell of a job getting the car together, and just with all the troubles we had during practice, things worked out just great, and the car ran flawless except for the doggone overheating.
Well, we thought you were on your way to number 2 here at Riverside, but maybe next year, huh?
Well, for sure next year.
All right. Good job, Duke.